Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Rob's Movie Reviews. Before I start the review this week, I'd like to give a quick shout out to my top return viewer to the channel, Miss Janet Smith. She likes to comment on a lot of my videos, and I highly appreciate that. I love seeing her comments. I enjoy anybody's comments on my videos. And Janet, if you're watching this and you're hearing what I'm saying right now, please continue to comment on my videos. It doesn't matter if you agree with me or not. That's not the point. I just love to, I enjoy discussing movies with people and sharing my opinions. Now, I would like to get to this week's video, which is the 2019 Warner Brothers release, Joker, starring Joaquin Phoenix, Robert De Niro, and Francis Conroy. To be frankly honest, going into this, I really didn't have that high expectations. I'm not a huge Joaquin Phoenix fan by any means, but boy, was I wrong. This is a fantastic movie, and in my personal opinion, Joaquin Phoenix turns in the performance of his career. He is absolutely brilliant in this movie. This is a well-crafted story. Joaquin plays a character named Arthur Flack. He is a struggling comedian, and also a clown on the side, and things are just not going really well for him. Francis Conroy plays his mentally disturbed mother, Penny Flack, who will play a huge role in Arthur eventually becoming the Joker. I guess everybody's got that figured out right now, so that's not too much of a spoiler. And Robert De Niro plays a television personality named Murray Franklin, who has a late night show that Arthur is a huge fan of, and eventually later in the film has an opportunity to appear on. This is a tremendously well written story. It's very touching in a lot of scenes. Again, that's something I didn't expect. There's parts of it that are just really sad. And in a way, I kind of like, who wants to feel sorry for the Joker, right? Well, you can't help yourself when you watch this film, when you see the backstory here that they have created, the narrative that they have created for this character. It's wonderful. It's a great movie. I recommend it to anybody who is a fan of DC Comics and of Batman specifically. I'm talking about the even though it all exists in the same universe, I kind of like to separate Batman up into two separate universes. There's the Batman universe, and then there's the Dark Knight universe. And I'm a bigger fan of the Dark Knight universe, and this film fits right into that universe. It just plugs right in there so well. You could almost see this as the backstory leading up to the Joker played by in the movie The Dark Knight, played by Heath Ledger. It's a great story. It was done on a $60 million budget, and it brought in a whopping $1.1 billion at the box office. That tells you something right there. The film was well received by DC fans, and specifically the Dark Knight / Batman fans. It's a great film. I can't say it enough times. I honestly think you'll enjoy it very, very much. If you haven't seen this already, you have to see it if you're a fan of DC Comics. The cinematography in this movie is outstanding. The atmosphere that's set, it's a very dark, gothic. I think better than possibly even the Dark Knight series of movies. It sets that tone of Gotham as just a rotting, decaying, dying city. And it's portrayed so well, not only through the storytelling, but like I said, through the cinematography. It's outstanding. I can't say it enough times. I was just so shocked with this movie. I really didn't think I was going to like it that much. And not only because Joaquin Phoenix is in it, but I'm not a big fan of redoing backstories on characters or creating new backstories. But honestly, I've seen several different backstories on the origin of the Joker, and this one by far really takes the cake. This one is outstanding. It's a very, very good, very well thought out story. All the acting in the movie is spectacular. Again, I can't praise Joaquin Phoenix enough. Not being a fan of his, I was just blown away by his performance. He just does such a good job. He just really drew me in and got me emotionally invested in his character, and that's rare on his part. But hats off to him. I applaud him for this film. If you haven't seen this movie yet, you absolutely must check it out. And with that, I'm going to end this week's review. And until next time, you all take care.